Hello, everyone, and welcome to week one of the Home Pro Coach. This is by far the most important video of the whole course. So, if you have any questions, let me know in the community. If you want to speed this up, you can watch this in 1.5 or 2 times speed to go over it. And, guys, you're going to be going over this course over and over again. This is just video 1 week. Let's dive right in and let you know how this business actually works, right? So, today's agenda, we have the simple model and the big picture. We'll go over everything, the entire model, how simple this is to actually make this happen. You also have where the money's coming from. Hey, how do I do this? How do I get paid? Where's that money coming from? You're also going to go over your role in this business. We'll keep it stupid simple and exactly what you need to do, how to do it step by step. We'll teach you how to do it here. We also have the back end, does the heavy work, right? So all the heavy work in the back end, from for the project management to the permitting to the installation work to the delivery to the materials, that's all handled in the back end. Your main job that I'm teaching you is to bring the clients, and that's how we're going to make this all work. So why this model wins will be the last thing that we go over here for the first video. So like I said, sit back, buckle in, and let's get through this. All right. Now, the simple model and the big picture. All right. So you don't do the work. You're not installing the roofs or the windows or managing the crews. You're not dealing with the labor, the materials, or the construction. You focus on the front end, and this is where all the money is made. You find the homeowner who needs the roof or windows. Your job is to connect with the homeowners who already need help. These are people dealing with roof damage, insurance issues, or upgrades. You simply are finding the opportunity and starting a conversation. So you're the one that is finding the jobs, conversations. That's the hardest part of this business. Without leads, this business doesn't happen. Without sales, this business doesn't happen. The construction part, the operations, the managed permitting, the materials, the install, that will all be handled for you. Like I said, we're just bringing in the deal. So you close the deal. Once you connect the homeowner, your job is to guide them through the process. You ask the right questions, build that trust, and help them move forward. This is where you turn a conversation into real money. Contractors handle everything else. After the deal's closed, the back end takes over. Licensed contractors handle the install, the permits, and the full project. You don't manage the job. You manage the client and let the system do the work. They install it. That simple. This is the entire model in one sentence. You focus on getting and closing the deals, not doing the labor. That separation is what allows you to scale and make money really quick without complexity. So I teach you how to find the leads. We're going to go over organic ways. We're going to go over purchasing leads, over all the different ways to find these leads, and get into other avenues. Teach you how to close the deal. In this course, you're going to learn how to find the deal, close the deal. We have the 10 steps to selling. We have call center scripts, appointment setting scripts, everything we're going to give to you so you know how to find this business, bring this business in, close this business, hand it off to the contractor. And we're going to teach you how to make the money and how to get paid by doing this. So where does the money come from? You're saying, hey, Alex, what's going on? How do I make money? So jobs are worth anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 plus. These are high ticket projects, not small transactions whatsoever. Most roofing and window jobs fall between $10,000 and $50,000 depending on the size of the scope. That means every deal has real money behind it, real margins, real profit. You make money on the margin between those four and what the job costs. That's the difference. This is where the profit comes from. You're not just making a commission. You're owning the job. You're finding the deal. And we're going to teach you how to make the profit off this deal by handing it off to a highly vetted contractor that's ready to work for you. One deal can make you anywhere from $3,000 to $20,000. One deal can make you $3,000 to $20,000 because of the size of these jobs. Every one deal can generate a significant payout. Smaller deals might bring in a few thousand, while larger ones, you can hit $10K or even $20,000 or more. That's why You don't need high volume of sales. You just need to find the right sales and close those high tickets, and we'll turn around and show you how to make that money. You're not on commission, you own the deal. Most people in this space work on commissions and only get a small percentage. In this model, you control the deal and the profit attached to it. That shift from commission to ownership is what changes your income completely, right? So a lot of commissions out there are, $1, $2, $3,000. You make anywhere from 7 to 10%. We're going to teach you how to find the business, own the deal, make the profit. So your role, we're going to keep it stupid simple, is to consistently find people who need roofing or window work. This can come from content, DMs, referrals, outreach. We'll go over in other videos in this course how to get all these different leads. And without leads, nothing else matters. So this is where you focus daily on, is getting the leads and setting your opportunities so you can go in there and close those high ticket deals and make that high ticket income. Talk to homeowners. Once you have the leads, your job is to start conversations and understand their situation. Simple questions, build trust, and figure out if they're a good fit. This is where you move from interested to opportunity. You might be in sales before. We're going to teach you and dive in on exactly the step-by-step sales process that will make it easier for to close deals and handle objections before they even come out. Get to the close, and we'll teach you the financing piece, the contracts piece, how to quote, and how to make money in this business. Close the deal. After qualifying the homeowner, you guide them to a decision. You help them feel confident moving forward and lock in the deal. This is where the conversation turns into real money. So, like I said, we find the leads, talk to the homeowners, and close the deals. It sounds simple. It is simple, and I'm going to teach you how to do it through the 10 steps, slides, and videos in this course. Very excited to have you on for this journey. That's it. There's no extra complexity. This model works because it's simple and focused. You're not juggling multiple roles or building complicated systems. If you stick to these 3 actions every day, you give yourself the best chances to win month, and we'll teach you how to do it. So the back end does the heavy work, like I mentioned before. Licensed contractors that we find, we vet, and we set you up with. You're working with licensed professionals who are legally allowed to do the work. They handle all the compliance regulations, the technical requirements. This removes a huge barrier that normally stops people from entering this space, especially in the state of Florida. We have the highest requirements for permitting because of hurricanes. We have this all handled for you. This is a business in a box. And we teach you how to do it. I'm going to reiterate that enough. I'm here to tell you that you can do this without a license. So the crews handle the installs. You're not responsible for managing the labor or being on job sites. The install crews handle the actual work from start to finish. This allows you to stay focused on the deals instead of the operations. So like I said, you find the deal, we'll hand it off, and the contractor does the work. They manage the crews. Permits are handled. This is one of the hardest parts in the industry. Some contracting companies even have a hard part doing this permits, but we help you get this done. You don't need to understand city codes or pull permits yourself. The back end team takes care of all the approvals and paperwork required for this job. This keeps everything compliant without adding complexity to your role. Like I said, your job is to find the leads, talk to the homeowners, close the deals. The materials and the fulfillment handled. All materials, scheduling, and project execution are handled for you. You're not sourcing products or coordinating logistics. The system is already in place, so the jobs get done efficiently. Sales, and even if you don't, we'll teach you, but you don't need any experience in the home improvement industry. We'll teach you the product knowledge, how the job gets done, because the back end handles the technical side. You don't need prior construction knowledge. You can focus on learning how to get the leads and close the deals. The rest is supported by the system that we've set up for you. And why this model wins every time. This is a high ticket industry. This is not a low ticket business where you need high volume. Each deal is worth thousands, which means a few wins can change your income quickly. High ticket is what allows you to scale faster with less effort. People always need roofs and windows, especially in Florida. Roofs and windows are not optional purchases. They are a necessity. You got insurance requirements. Force homeowners to take action. That means there is always a demand no matter what the season. Guys, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. You get in here, you figure it out, and there's roofing and window jobs right next door to you right now. And you have no idea that that job can change your monthly income $5,000 at a time. You don't need a license. That's our biggest kicker here. You're not the one performing the work, so you don't need to be licensed. The licensed contractor handles all the legal and technical responsibilities. This removes the biggest barrier to entry. We will teach you what is required in the sales process and when it comes to the material, so you can confidently talk to the homeowner about the installation process. You don't have to worry about the install. Know how it is installed. We put it line by line on a sheet of paper so you see exactly, this has to happen, and this happens, and this happens for you to be able to pass inspection, Miss Homeowner. But the contractor handles the crew handles the install, the material, and everything. You handle on finding the homeowners, talking to the homeowners, and closing the deal. That means you can start really fast. This is no long setup or complicated process to get handled. You begin reaching out, having conversations, finding deals almost immediately. Speed is one of the biggest advantages of this model. So, this is one of the simplest ways to make real money fast. When you combine high ticket, constant demand, and a simple role, the opportunity becomes very clear. You're focused only on what makes money, not everything else. That's what makes this one of the most straightforward, sought after paths to real income. To summarize this video up for you guys, you now understand how to make money by finding closing deals without doing the actual work. Your role is clear. You're only focused on getting leads, talking to homeowners, and closing the deal. The opportunity is real. This is high ticket industry where just a few deals can generate serious income. You already have what you need to start. You don't need a license, experience, or a big setup to begin taking action. Your next steps now is up to you. Either figure this out alone or get help with us and move faster and reach out to me directly in the DMs on how to do that. This only works if you take action, so start now. Guys, excited to see you on the next video.